This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, 2 officers are recognized after pulling a citizen from a burning vehicle. An update was provided on the Jasper Elementary School project Monday night. Kurt Guzel will be in with sports, and for tonight's Inform, it's all about the Huntingburg Herbstfest. All this and more coming up on 18 WJTS TV News. Good evening, I'm Jurnee Davis with the news. A pair of police officers have been recognized for their act of bravery. Tuesday morning, Jasper officers Grant Goffinet and Brent Duncan were honored at Jasper City Hall for their efforts to save a man from a burning vehicle that broke out in flames after an accident taking place Sunday morning, September 16th. That accident did happen around 2:50 in the morning when a crossover SUV driven by 28-year-old Malaga Cortez Funes of Jasper was eastbound on 15th Street and for an unknown reason went off the south side of the roadway just east of the Patoka River Bridge. Deputies said the SUV then struck a tree and continued eastbound before landing on its side facing east. They say the vehicle was resting on a chain link fence when it caught on fire. Funes crawled from the vehicle, however, a passenger, Renee Antonio Navegas, was pulled out of the burning vehicle by officers Goffinet and Duncan. The crossover became engulfed in flames before being put out by the Jasper Fire Department. Goffinet and Duncan were presented with the certificate at the Jasper Board of Public Works and Safety meeting by Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz and Police Chief Nathan Schmidt, as well as board members Tim Bell and Nancy Eckerly. As a result of the crash, police say Funes sustained multiple injuries, with the most severe being a fractured femur in the leg. Fanigas also sustained multiple injuries, with the most severe being facial injuries. Safety vehicles, tips, and giveaways will be part of the Ferdinand Branch Library's Family Safety Day to be held Saturday, October 6th. The Ferdinand Fire Department's new custom-built fire truck, the 2018 Ferreira Cinder Pumper Rescue Truck, will be featured at the Ferdinand Branch Library as part of the Family Safety Day from 10 a.m. till 12 o'clock noon. A Ferdinand Police Department vehicle and an ambulance from Memorial Hospital EMS will also be at the library for the public to view. Personnel will provide information about their vehicles and offer safety tips like fire safety, car seat safety, and first aid information. Purdue Extension will share food safety guidelines and poison facts. The Fire Department and Memorial Hospital will offer free giveaways. The Friends of the Library will have a drawing for 2 smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, and the Ferdinand Fire Department Auxiliary will also give away a prize. Our media partner, 101 Country WBDC-FN, will have a live broadcast sponsored by Seifert Construction and the Ferdinand Farmers Insurance Group. Members of the public will also have this opportunity to express gratitude to the fire and police departments and Memorial Hospital ambulance services by signing jumbo thank you cards. The new Ferdinand fire truck replaces a 1990 pumper. It has both firefighting and rescue equipment, a 750-gallon water tank, 360-degree scene lighting, automatic tire chains, and a foam injection system. Janice Potter of the Ferdinand Library says that Family Safety Day will be both fun and educational for the public. The library is pleased and excited to be working with these community groups to benefit the people of the area and build a safer community. For more information, you can contact Janice at jpotter@jdcpl.us or call 812-367-1671, and her extension is 5113. Monday night, members of the Greater Jasper Consolidated School Board were provided with an update on the ongoing Jasper Elementary School project. Utilities were run to the site located along Portersville Road just north of the current Jasper Middle School. Also, Ackerman Road just north of the facility was widened and pavement bases for the parking lots were poured last month. Future work includes the additional area of Ackerman Road being paved and concrete for the building's walls to be poured. The public can go to the corporation's website at www.gjcs.k12.in.us and check out progress that is being made on construction of the new Jasper Elementary. School officials hope that construction can be completed by 2020. Meanwhile, the board gave their blessings to the Greater Jasper Corporation's proposed 2019 budget. As of now, the rate is $1.74 per $100 of assessed value. However, the rate for the final budget will be lower. The Indiana Department of Local Government Finance requires schools to propose a budget with a high tax rate. Then, the LGF will make the cuts for the final budget. The town of Christi has been awarded a $15,000 grant to improve walkability across the community and promote exercise programs to improve the health of residents. The funding comes through the Owensboro Health Community Health Investment Grant Program. Christi Clerk and Treasurer Kim Lickenu says that the money would largely go towards repairing and upgrading their sidewalks, including sections of Church Street which have fallen into disrepair. In addition to repairing the cracks and uneven stretches, improvements will be made to upgrade sidewalks to better accommodate both wheelchairs and mobility devices. The grant will also provide assistance for the town to develop and host a bingo-size program, which includes aspects of the game of bingo with various exercises and health tips. Exercises are simple and require little in the way of equipment. In addition, the game is tailored to all ages, including senior citizens who could benefit the most from an easy outlet for exercise in a communal setting. Christi was one of 36 agencies and local governments to earn funding during this year's round of community health investment grants. The program focuses on developing projects to improve community health, particularly among children and elderly citizens. A total of $669,632 was awarded this year, with more than $6.1 million of that being awarded to regional organizations and local governments since 2009. Todd Mosby has been hired to take over the Perry County Development Corporation. Mosby will replace Lee Chestnut, who left the Economic Development Agency to accept a position with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Mosby serves 11 years as the president and CEO of the Gibson County Economic Development Corporation in Princeton. There, he worked closely with Toyota Motor Manufacturing Indiana, their suppliers, other industries in the region, plus retail and commercial establishments. During his time there, Mosby did focus on high-wage jobs and a better quality of place for those living in Gibson County. In addition, he worked to better incorporate educational programs with workforce needs by consulting with Gibson County's 3 K-12 school corporations, Vincennes University, Oakland City University, and Ivy Tech, all of which have a presence in Gibson County. For the past 3 years, Mosby has held a seat on the Indiana Economic Development Association Board of Directors and has participated in the board of Work One Southwest, Southwest Indiana Economic Development Council, and was appointed by Governor Pence to the Indiana Region 11 Works Council. Mosby and his wife Kim will be relocating to Perry County in the near future. Former Vigo County School Superintendent Danny Tanous is facing 3 felony counts of bribery for allegedly accepting gifts from a vendor. A 24-page probable cause affidavit filed Monday in Marion Superior Court in Indianapolis alleges that Tanous was influenced to award a contract to Newburgh-based Energy Systems Group. The alleged bribes of food and beverages and entertainment tickets occurred between 2013 to 2014. Their value was not immediately clear. Tanous retired as superintendent in June. The school corporation suspended him Monday from his current position as director of safety. Energy Systems Group says that it is disappointed these charges were filed and that it is cooperating with law enforcement. The Indiana Supreme Court has struck down a more than 150-year-old state law that allowed local governments to fine railroads when a stopped train blocks a street for a period of longer than 10 minutes. The justices unanimously agreed that the ruling that the 1865 blocked crossing statute was preempted by the 1995 Interstate Commerce Commission Termination Act. The act prohibits states from enacting a law or rule that manages or governs rail transportation. Norfolk Southern Railway challenged the statute after receiving multiple tickets in Allen County. The railroad's lawyer says that the company faced a burden of having to speed up trains or run shorter trains to comply with the statute. State Attorney General Curtis Hill had argued that regulating rail crossings for public welfare still falls under the state's police powers. That's a look at news. Stay tuned. Weather is next, followed by sports and WJTS Inform.